Warning: the Magnus Archives role-playing game may contain content and themes that are not suitable for children. Viewers' discretion is advised. How y'all doing? I'm very sick,
Hello.
but it's okay. Because we're starting season 2 of the Magnus Archives RPG. Uh, just so y'all have a little bit of insight, I'm not going to do a full catch up on what happened before. If you would like to see the final episode, it was recorded live and uploaded onto my YouTube channel, so you should definitely go check that out if you want to go actually see it, or if you want to see the other episodes pertaining to it. So last we left off, uh Hank, or Bo, as we like to call him, um, assisted Willow in, figure out what was going on with the archives and found out that the archives were completely empty. There was nothing left. There was nothing in there. All of the research that they had found, all of the research that they had documented and put inside has been destroyed. By her own hand, Willow will admit that she did light the place up, much to Durs's dismay, and it was almost a I told you so moment whenever she simply threw a lighter in and it burst into flames.
I mean, technically it was Hank's lighter, so.
So Hank.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. It was Pearson's.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she took Pearson's lighter, threw it in, and said, "I'll buy you a new one." But yeah, so essentially the archives ended up getting completely destroyed. Our wonderful Valerie is on vacation now because, she saw some shit and said, no, thank you. I won't be doing that. And left. During this time, everyone went on a temporary, as Willow likes to call it, vacation time. As y'all were away for this vacation, however, you found yourselves getting sick. The longer you were away from the Institute and the longer that you weren't working with the Institute, you started feeling ill, like you were fatigued. You felt sick, like you were going to vomit every 2 seconds. And then whenever you came back, all of the symptoms started to subside, not almost immediately, but very gradually. You started feeling better when you came back to the new base, which I will touch up on here in a moment. I am going to be reading Willow's note that she had sent out to everybody. I'll say that it was a text message that she had sent to the group saying the following. The recent fire at our old location has left us temporarily relocated to an abandoned house on the outskirts of the city. Due to various fire violations reported and scrubbed in a report made by the firefighters on scene, we will be taking extra precautions moving forward. The home was owned by a Darla Crowley. She has since passed away and no longer owns this residence. Once we've all settled into the new office, we'll continue the research requested of us starting this January. I hope you all are enjoying your vacation, but not too much fun. There's still so much research to be done. Signed, Willow, Head Archivist of the Magnus Institute of... Everyone roll me a d20 right now. We'll go whoever has the highest to lowest kind of deal on who arrives first.
Ooh. Rolled 9.
Oh, geez. I need a d20. Oh, boy.
Got a 6, we got an 8.
Oh, I found one. Hold on.
We got an old man.
That would be a 2, starting off strong.
All right. Durs, you are going to be the first to arrive. Then it's going to be Zane, and then it's going to be Bo. All right. So Durs, as you're driving up to the new location that has the address has been sent to you, granted, it took you a while to receive it because it was sent to you in the mail, because Willow had no other way of getting a hold of you to send you the new information.
I gave
So
her my pager number.
she was not going to send an address via pager. So that being said, you arrive to the new location. It is a house on the top of a hill. It looks like it's being refurbished, essentially. Um, there are some scaffolding of like people who were fixing the roof tiles. You see that they are trying to keep it up to code so that it doesn't burn down like the last place. It is a fairly big building. It looks like it's about 2 or 3 stories tall. Um, it looks like it was formerly like an old rundown mansion. Um, Plenty of room, plenty of space for everyone and all of the research that's necessary. Willow will be waiting in the study room as soon as you walk through the doors.
I wish I could whistle. This is the biggest damn house I've ever seen. So
Yeah.
is there a garage? Is there a garage? Where's my workplace?
So, yes, there is going to be a garage. It is not connected to the house. You do see that as you drive up the road of this hill, um, off to the right, there is what looks like a old garage or like a shack that had been rechanged into a garage that you can drive your truck into. And it specifically has a plaque that has been put on the outside of it saying Durs's work spot. And yes, DRS work spot.
Single tier. I'm home. Oh, wait. So, I'll drive up, get into the back of my truck, get the sign out that says "No Hanks Allowed," and I'm gonna nail that sumbitch right to the wall.
All right, you do that. I will say, as you're doing that, Zane, you arrive. Do you come in your own car, or how will you be arriving?
The bus.
The bus. The bus doesn't take you all the way up the hill. They do drop you off down the hill, so you'd have to walk all the way up there.
That's fine.
Okay. So what are you doing on your walk over? Do you observe the area around you, or are you kind of just like focused on anything?
He's actually thinking about the last incidents that happened during that entire time. In the previous location, kind of like playing everything back and everything he's learned after, the first two tasks he's been set out on, and wondering like this is real. This shit is real.
Yep.
And the fact that he's, branded.
Yes. He is branded by the Cult of the Flame. And from what you learned last time, Zane is thinking about the commentary made by this shadowy, smoky like creature saying that many people have taken an interest in you. You don't know what they are, who they are, or if they're even people. You just know that many entities, as it was put, have taken a likeness to you. And it makes you uneasy.
So he's just thinking of that as he's walking up the hill.
Zane, before I move on to Bo, is there anything that he wanted to do as he's approaching?
Does he still have? Remind me. Does he still have the phone where he recorded all the anomalies and stuff? Or was that left in the building?
That was left in the building, but last you would recall, a text message was sent to Willow's phone from your phone.
Okay.
Saying that they'll be waiting for you.
So he has a new phone. Okay.
Yes.
Nope, that's it. He's just walking, just taking deep breaths, thinking about what might happen now that they're back to work.
All right. So, as you're walking up the hill, you're about like halfway up the road when you see beaming lights behind you. Bo, are you driving or are you being driven there?
Driving.
Okay. You see Zane walking up the side of the road on the way up to the new location.
I'm gonna pull up next to him. Would you like a ride, Zane?
Oh, yes, thank you very much. You'll get in the car.
Just putter on over.
How's it feel being back to work?
Well, I tell you, I was feeling quite ill for the past. How long has it been since we've been out of the institute?
About a month.
For the past month. I don't know.
What were your
I feel like I
symptoms?
picked up a bug or something. I'm starting to feel better as we're driving up, so.
Just to confirm, we were all feeling that, right?
Yes, everyone was feeling
That's-
sick.
Oh. Weird, because I also was feeling quite ill.
Must have been a bug we caught right
Probably.
before we got off then.
Most likely.
But I'm definitely glad to be back. I even got a new coffee machine. The old one probably, well, I certainly hope it was burnt along with the building.
If it does survive, I mean, that means it must be one of the artifacts that we found, right?
With all the coffee that I drank out of it, I certainly hope not.
Yeah, me too.
All right, you start to approach the gate. They're not automated. Somebody will always have to step out to open the gate.
I'll do it.
All right. So Zane, you go out and you open up the gate. They're pretty light. It seems like they were recently, I want to say reinstalled. Since you don't hear a squeak, it just kind of opens very lightly.
Oh, goddamn WD-40
For now.
for now. Yep, you'll open and then go back in the car.
All right. Do you continue up the hill? You do see in the distance, however, Durs has parked inside of a garage. You can either try to go to the garage or you can park out front.
I'm going to drive up to the garage.
All right. Durs, you see a car approaching the garage.
Oh, I throw my hammer into the nearby bush and I'm just like,
I guess. Do I see the sign as soon as I drive up to it?
Yeah, you see the sign.
I'm gonna do my best to try and like step in front of it, like.
Oh, okay. Well then roll a d20 for me, Bo, and I'll tell you if you can see it.
That's also an 8.
You don't see it.
Well, I'm gonna drive up and park right behind his truck then.
I'm gonna lean back against the sign. Well, look who finally made it to work.
Well, excuse me. Hello, Sanders.
Hank. How you doing there? Yeah, how you doing there, Zane? You still alive? I see. That's a good start.
Yeah, that I woke up this morning and was pretty shocked too.
Still got that tramp stamp?
Yes, I see it every time I go to the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Excuse
I
me?
thought that'd clear up after a month. At least a
Yep.
couple weeks, I mean.
God, Bo doesn't know about that.
Remember, Bo, the
Right,
marking?
I forgot. You wouldn't know anything about that, Hank, because you didn't respond to my message.
I most certainly did respond to your message. I just wasn't
Cheers.
able to get there before y'all made
It was,
yourselves.
it was a month ago. It's fine.
Yeah, sure, a month ago. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
I'll
it's
tell
fine.
You this. I'll tell you this.
Had I
much,
left,
Hank.
the whole institute plus Willow and Valerie would have died. It's fine.
Speaking of the institute, where is Miss Willow?
I got the slow burn glare at you right now, buddy.
I'm gonna grab the coffee machine and start walking up to the building.
You do that. So
gonna
Zane, as you're
whistle too.
asking, yeah, as you're asking where Willow is, you just see Bo walking away. There was no response. Nobody answered you. And go ahead, Ders.
Right.
So I'm gonna nod over at Zane, like I'm gonna slowly move to the side and show him the sign and give him a wink.
Is that like an enforceable rule?
Yes. He will be shot. And I'm gonna start walking.
With what gun? You don't carry it. Okay, you know what? No,
I got a
gun side.
hose.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right, so all three of you approach the mansion. Do you knock on the door, or do you just like walk through?
I'm
What do you
walking
do? Okay. So you're gonna walk in. The door is unlocked. It's open for you. You see a faint glow in what appears to be the study. To the left, there is a double door to your left and a double door to your right. Straight ahead of you is a staircase leading up to a second floor. And underneath the staircase, what looks to be another door that has a plaque above it saying library.
All right, so we're gonna split up, right?
Willow!
Oh my god. You'll hear what sounds like a teacup like slamming onto a desk.
I missed that sound.
I'll walk in that direction.
That would be the direction over to your left. So that is the study. When you walk in, you see the faint glow is coming from a fireplace that Willow had lit, and she has a lamp on her desk. It looks very old, not dusty. She's been keeping the place tidy. And she has new paperwork sitting on her desk, as well as the teacup that she just slammed down out of frustration from the sudden break of her wonderful silence as you come walking in.
Hi, Willow. Got your new coffee machine.
Oh. Thanks.
Where's the kitchen?
Kitchen's on the second floor.
What a weird place to put a kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, I'm gonna go put this up there.
Yeah.
You do that.
Morning, Willie. I sure hope you cleaned that fireplace before you started that up.
Yes, I cleaned the fireplace, Ders. Much to my dismay, you left me a very detailed document on how to upkeep said fireplace.
And you're very welcome for that, ma'am.
Yeah. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your vacation.
I'd say I did, but I've been sick like a dog for the past month. I've been taking turns making chicken soup.
Is that so? Wait, you've
Speaking
been
of
staying with
which-
Pearson?
I mean, where else am I going to stay? I used to stay in the garage.
Oh.
Speaking of which, where is he? Where are they?
Pearson is with Valerie right now. They are currently talking to the new recruit. They will be joining us next time, but not today.
Oh, we have a new employee.
Yeah. Valerie's going to be taking an extended vacation. She's still not comfortable enough, but you should know about that, Zane. She says that you and her have been talking about your shared traumatic experiences together.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to go on with the plan of taking the extended break, but makes
I
sense.
insisted. She did
Oh.
almost die after all.
Fair enough.
Pretty sure that's a requirement.
Well, that's besides the point. Now, why don't you get settled in? Take a look around. Enjoy your stay. I have no documentation for you at this time, so just explore the place. It's fairly big. I haven't even been able to find everything in this location. I'm still actually reading up on the history of it. So, please, just Have a look around.
Do you have a copy of that history?
I do, actually. And she reaches into her desk and will hand you a vanilla folder.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Zane,
Yes.
how have you been doing?
I've been feeling sick these past couple weeks, but I think I'm getting over whatever was going on.
Hmm. And the marking, has it changed at all?
He turns down and lifts. Was it on his back or was it on his
It,
chest?
it was on his back.
He'll turn around and lift his shirt, so show that it's still there.
Understood. All right. I'll be sure to get some images taken of that later on. We still need to document and put that in the new archives, which will be located underneath the staircase, by the way.
Into a basement?
No more basements.
No more basement.
Mm.
Where's the kitchen?
Upstairs. Second door on the right.
Second floor.
Probably should have told Bo that before he went upstairs. He'll be looking for a while.
I'll
Nice.
go tell him. Would you like any coffee when we get that all up and running?
I'm fine, thank you. I've had my tea.
Okay, then we'll explore the new location.
Of course. And for safety purposes, all doors that are marked with a title, name, or location on it are usable. Any spiraling doors should be avoided. Understood?
Ah, jeez.
At her mention of a spiraling door, Zane's just gonna keep quiet, like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Same,
Good.
Zane. Same.
All right. Enjoy your stay. And,
I have a very important question, Willie.
yes, there's.
Did this place come with a pool?
No. It's old. And I'm not having a pool installed either.
Damn. Well, I know
I'll
what
buy
I'll be
you a
doing.
kiddie
No,
pool.
I brought one. Don't mind.
You brought a kiddie pool?
Well, yeah, it was mine on top of the garage. What do you think I had that up there for?
Oh. I didn't. You know what? It's fine. Just get out of my office.
Heard.
All right. I assume you guys exit her office.
yep, I'm going to the kitchen.
All right. And just for notation purposes, above the door that she is working in the study, there is a golden plaque that reads Beck's Willow on it.
And the office is on the first floor.
Yes. As soon as you walk in, it'll be on the left side. I'll try to make a layout at some point. That way you guys have a pretty decent idea.
I'm taking note.
Mm-hmm.
Durs has an idea. And
All right.
knock, 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 knock.
Yes. Come in.
Little tiny door open. Pops headed. So, do we have any money in the budget for some first aid kits that I can nail across all over the place just in case emergencies?
You want to put emergency medical kits throughout the entire house?
Oh, yeah, just, the first story, second story, any, wings or whatever. This place is big. Who knows when shit's gonna happen? We both know shit's gonna happen at some point.
Fair point and good one. I can check the budget and see what we can get. I can't guarantee that we'll get a lot of them, so you'll have to choose where they're going wisely.
Yeah, makes sense. I'll start rooting around the house, see where it looks good.
Perfect. Make sure you mark it on a map. That way I know exactly where to install any
I'll just put
emergency kits.
And is there, just gonna grab a permanent marker off her table and just like, all right, we'll do. I'll just mark an X on it.
Well, I'd prefer you didn't, but that's fine. Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect. I'll keep Zane out of trouble. Hopefully he doesn't fucking disappear on us again.
Really quick from player to DM. What was the kitchen one more time?
Kitchen is upstairs, second door on the right.
Second one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Durs.
Yes, Willie?
It's good to have you back. Now
Oh,
get
it's
out
good
of
to
my
be
office.
back, Willie. Ah, yes.
All right. So now you are all free to explore. We will start with Bo since they went upstairs first. Bo, roll me a d20.
That's a miracle of all miracles. That's another 8.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have some trouble finding the kitchen because you go up the
It's gonna be one of
stairs.
those seasons.
You go up the stairs and you open the first door on your right. And you look in and it looks like it's just like an old room. There's tables and chairs and like not full body mannequins, but like the mannequins that you would use for pinning clothes to or for sewing. So you'll see those, but they're draped with white sheets in this room. There's no light. It's just a dark room with sheets and tables and old furniture to keep the dust off. This is not the
one
kitchen.
Creepy ass room.
I assume you close the door and move on to the next room.
I'll leave it open.
Oh, okay.
These these rooms need air.
That's fair. It is also safe to note that it has only one window in it.
Good to know. I will be back to open that later.
Okay. All right. Roll another d20 for me.
Come on, anything but an 8. 16.
Oh, that'll work.
Double A.
You're like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the same wall, and I'll just work my way around the area. So you go to the second door on the right, and sure enough, you find the kitchen, and it is fully furnished with a very special spot for a coffee machine that you can plug in.
Ah, perfect. Now walk over and start plugging it in.
All right. It is fully like it is a full kitchen. There's a fridge, a sink, there's a stovetop. You can cook, you can bake, you can do whatever you need to do in here. And there is also a dining room table for you to sit down and leisurely have your cup of coffee. There are plates, there are cups, there are plenty of dishes and dishware for you guys to use. So if anyone decided to stay here, they could treat it as a secondary home, essentially.
Is there any coffee in any of the cabinets?
Yes, there is. There is a cabinet that is slightly ajar that you see had recently been opened. And it's filled to the brim with teas and different types of coffee.
Oh, this is just perfect. And I'm going to start brewing up some coffee.
All right. As you start brewing the coffee, Durs and Zane, you guys will make your way. I assume you're going upstairs, or are you going to be exploring downstairs first?
I'm going to the kitchen first.
I'm going upstairs that I'm not being quiet about. And I'm like yelling out, Hank! Hank!
All right.
Yes, Sanders, what do you want?
So just before you get yourself killed, Zane, what rooms are we supposed to avoid?
Avoid spiraling doors, any rooms with a name, location, or designation, I think she said, was where we were able to enter.
So like anything with a placard, we're good to like venture in, but don't go into any of the
spiral room.
Yeah. I just didn't want you to end up friggin' dead on your first day back. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not sure if this is a freaking haunted house they got off Etsy or some shit.
Oh, there's one creepy ass room just next door.
Great.
Durs just turns his head like, what?
Creepy how?
What do you mean? Like,
It just had more mannequins in it, but they
Nail
straight
that door
over.
closed.
yeah,
Nail it closed.
It wasn't the same type of mannequins. It's a dusty old room.
all right,
Calm
listen.
down.
Not that type of mannequin. I don't think you understand. It's a mannequin.
It had
We
no
don't-
arms or legs. It's for pinning clothing.
Listen, I ran over those some bitches. They didn't have any arms and legs after that. They still moved.
We'll keep an eye out.
Right, the door's open. You can look at them while you walk by.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
good.
over to the mannequin. Does it have a head?
No head.
I'm just gonna write something on the mannequin.
What are you writing on it?
I'm gonna put a target on it and like, if move, shoot.
All right, you do that.
Okay, and I'm gonna open the window too because it smells like dank in here.
Yeah, it is very dusty in that room. I will say, as soon as you open the window, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy. Ha. 13, lucky number 13, right?
What? You
Okay.
rolled over a 10?
All right.
Hank's got my luck this season.
So as you open up the window, the sun catches the glass just slightly as it starts to like overline over the other glass, and you see something shine in what looks like a writing desk next to the front door of this room. It catches your eye just for a moment.
Who's it go? What's it?
So there's a shine in a writing desk.
Shiny. Yeah. No, I'm gonna walk over. What the hell is that?
So upon inspection, it just looks like it is a golden zip lighter that has a web carving into it. That's it. Just a lighter.
I'm gonna grab it, pocket it.
All right.
Man's been looking for a new lighter ever since the incident of December.
Yeah. Yeah, they were very hurt by that. They loved that lighter.
Yeah, well, lucky him, found something good for him, or good for them. Weird. Wonder why this is right up here.
All right.
Well.
There's nothing else of interest in this room.
Gonna keep staring at the mannequin and walk my way out. And don't you move. You stay there. I'll do the motion like I'm watching you.
Hang on, let me roll my d20 real quick. All right. As you turn to close the door, you hear
Here, what now?
You hear like something shifted.
Probably this door.
Probably. All right. So will you close the door, or are you going to leave it open?
I'm gonna close the door. I don't trust that mannequin.
That's fair. I'm giving you no reason to trust it. We'll go back to Zane and Bo while Durs was inspecting that room. What are y'all doing?
I was waiting for the coffee to finish.
Also waiting for the coffee to finish.
The coffee finishes.
I'll grab myself a big old mug of coffee.
So Willow suggested we just explore the mansion for today until they call us and gives us time.
Explore the mansion. Have they not looked it over?
Nope.
Wonderful. And he's gonna walk out of that room with a mug of coffee.
I'll be taking the West Wing.
All right, so as y'all split up, Durs, you walk out as they are going in two different directions. What do you want to do with them?
I'm gonna look left. I'm gonna look right. Really, really, guys? First day back, and this is what we're doing?
Huh?
Really? There. Okay.
Gone. You could always take the
Well,
first floor, Durs.
No, I promise. I promise I'd keep Zane out of trouble, so I'm gonna follow him.
All right.
Plus, Zane has been difficult to hold on to at times.
That is fair. All right. So we'll start with you, Bo, and then we'll work our way over to Durs and Zane. So, Bo, I assume you're taking the east wing while they take the west wing, correct?
I would assume so.
Okay. So as you're taking the east wing, you just follow down the right side of the corridor, and you see that there's multiple hallways leading towards the back, and it looks like they're just leading into like different rooms or different hallways. It's almost built like a hotel where there's just hallway after hallway. Do you continue down the pattern of just sticking to the right side of the wall, or do you zigzag at all? You'll find about two different turns.
I will be sticking to the right.
Okay, so as you stick to the right, you eventually find what looks like a ballroom. They're behind two double doors. As you walk in, there is almost nothing in this room. It looks like there is a covered piano, very similarly. It's just covered in a white sheet. And it looks like it's been dusted. It's pretty clean, despite Willow saying that she hasn't really explored it.
This place is miraculously clean, even though no one's been here for a while. As he keeps sipping on his cup of coffee.
Just insert the slurpy sounds.
He's gonna put his hand, or he's gonna put his hand on the piano just to see if there's like any dust comes up out of it.
So go ahead and roll a d20 for me one more time.
6.
A 6. Okay. You don't notice anything. You go to wipe your fingers across the keys, and there's a little bit of dust. It's like superficial dust, as if it hadn't been played for maybe like a week or two. But it's not like coated.
All right, I'm gonna swipe his hand across the whole piano key just to make noise.
Oh, so you just want to hear all of the keys go?
Yeah.
Okay. So you swipe your hand across all of the keys, and when you get to one of the keys, you hear like a perfect piano tuned sound until it gets to the very third to last key, and it goes thunk.
Well, now I'm curious. I'm gonna open it up.
You open up the piano, and inside you see what looks like a key that's been wedged in between the wires for the piano.
That's curious. I'm gonna grab the key and look at it, see if there's any discerning marks.
So the key seems to have what looks like a red ribbon wrapped around the circle part of it. And it looks like it was attached to something that was maybe like part of the key ring. It's an old key, like a really old, almost skeleton looking key. It has no discernible markings, but it does look like it's been used a lot.
Okay. He will put that in his trench coat pocket.
Mm.
And look around the ballroom even more.
So you look around the ballroom, you take in more details surrounding it. It looks like they had very detailed, ornate designs carved into the walls of the wood. They're not any specific type of design What kind of background do you have for your investigator?
No, just a detective, I guess. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Investigator.
Okay, got it. Um, go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
It's a 5.
All right. As you're looking around, you take in that there is a large, what looks like a wall of glass that leads to outside. You take a peek outside, and you can see the garage where Durs and your car are parked. But you can also see behind it where it looks like there's a large hedge maze, just kind of falling apart and dying out. So it's not much of a maze anymore. It's more of just a bunch of dead bushes and twigs sticking out of the ground. Um, for a moment, you catch a glimpse of somebody in the garden, but you couldn't really make out if it was somebody like a worker or if it was, somebody new. You were told that there were going to be other people joining.
Right. I have a cipher called Observer Effect. When you look around in an immediate area, if there are any hidden clues significant to the current investigation, you notice them.
That is a smart move. Once you're done looking through the window, you were about to turn and leave when you notice by the piano there seems to be a small carved hole.
Small carved hole.
Mm-hmm. You'd have to get closer to take a look at it.
You will.
As you get closer to it, you notice that it is a keyhole that was blending in with the rest of the carvings.
This just seems like it would be a perfect fit as he pulls out the key.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps sipping on his coffee. And this is where he's going to use his other cipher, gut feeling. When placed with a choice between two known options, you pick the correct one based on the circumstances.
This would be
so
better.
Should I or shouldn't I do it right now or wait?
Your gut feeling is telling you this would be better to explore with friends.
This.
You do not have the correct party size to advance.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna wait, and I will walk out of the ballroom and keep looking down the corridors.
All right, perfect. So while you're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and move over to Zane and Durs. Y'all are going down the west wing. Very similarly, it looks like it's almost a mirror of the other side. There was two doors on the left side of this second floor, almost across the hall from where the kitchen and that other room were. However, these other two rooms do have plaques above them. One stating, recording room, and then another stating archive management / meeting room. You can continue down the corridors.
I want to check the recording room.
I'm gonna stop saying real quick while Zane's reaching for the door. I'm gonna grab his hand real quick. All right, Zane. Let's have a quick talk about what our expectations are for this. All right, because you and I have both gone through a bunch of nonsense since our first time starting here. We're just gonna be looking. Anything looks weird, we're gonna back out, and I'm gonna be looking for areas to mark to put med kits. All right, so that's what my goal is here. We're going to try and avoid the damn spirally freaking doors as much as possible.
Understood. Now we'll mark those on my map.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to let him go.
All right. So you go to open the door. it opens up pretty easily. There's not much resistance. It again looks like it had been replaced recently. When you open it up, you just see a very few amount of things that had been recovered from the fire. Um, some of it are tape recorders, some of them are cassettes that seem to be unscathed. Others are almost like film reels that were also miraculously unscathed. You also see a bunch of the containers that usually hold these film reels that are scorched and melted slightly. It looks like that took most of the damage. You also see what looks like your old phone sitting in a plastic baggie on the desk.
There's
Durs has been just checking out the sides of the room, not really paying attention to any of the hullabaloo on the desk.
Let's back away slowly and let's leave this room.
Oh, really? Already?
Remember my phone that was left in that
Yeah, with you
funky.
pretty interesting case. I remember.
It's here.
The fuck you mean it's here?
It's here. See that plastic baggie over there?
Well, I mean, I assume Willie sent somebody to go collect it, right?
In a different area that we had to jump out of a weird window.
Yeah, I guess that did happen, didn't it? I thought that would be like, it's weird. Why don't you take a
So-
picture of it with your phone or whatever?
Yeah,
That
how
way
about
if-
we just leave the room?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna gonna step back.
Close that door.
We're walking. I closed the door, and we're just gonna mark that on your map there. Wait, did we get a map?
I have a coffee.
You have a coffee?
A copy.
And a coffee.
And a coffee.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take out the permanent marker and just circle weird shit right here. Side note, phone question mark.
All right.
Right,
You
well,
do that.
that was a quick little jog. Shall we move on?
Yeah. Next is the archive management.
All right. So, moving forward,
what's
you
your-
go.
I was gonna ask Zane. Yeah, I forgot. You gotta give me your new digits.
Don't you have a pager?
Well, yeah. What am I gonna send you a page on? I need to know a number.
Right. Okay. Here's my
All right.
Oh,
Y'all walk into the archive management room, and it just looks like it's a big table with lots of chairs. There's not much else to this room. There's just some old paintings on the wall of the house. And then one of what looks like a family portrait hanging above the fireplace.
What does the family portrait look like?
It looks like a gentleman with a top hat, monocle, and he has like a big bushy beard, wearing fancy clothing. It looks very old. Sitting in a chair beside him is a woman completely dressed in blue. She wears a dress that's long sleeved, goes down to her ankles. She's covering her neck, and she has a look of disdain on her face. There are also two children who are sitting at their feet with their eyes closed, with toys sitting in front of them.
All right.
that's got to be the ugliest picture I've ever seen.
This
Do you think that's the potato chip guy, or is that the guy who sells all the nuts?
pretty sure it's the nuts guy.
That must be
But
a
this
little,
would be a
little Bertha.
good place
on the
to
side.
mark a emergency pack, right? We'll be probably going here for meetings if something happens, like get scalded by a coffee, or if we're in here seeking refuge. Be nice to have some med supplies here, right?
I'm gonna. Is this all? Is this an open area or is this a? Is
It's
this
like
a
an
room?
office room,
Yeah, it's like a meeting room.
big table,
Okay,
mini chair.
so there is a door then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the door and see if it's lockable and just the general.
Yeah, it is lockable, but it looks like the lock isn't like your standard lock. Um, it looks like there's a small brass knob below the doorknob that you can just kind of turn and then push
Hmm.
in.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna fiddle with the lock, see how the mechanism works.
So it looks like whenever it's used, it pushes in like a key, and then
Mhm.
whenever you turn it, it locks it in place so that it can't just be pushed um or poked open. So you know how in some of the newer doorknobs, if there's like a tiny little pinhole in the front of it that you could just get
Mhm.
a like any kind of tool, poke it and
Mhm.
it'll unlock the door from the other side. It is to prevent that.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's got a good lockdown location. Are there any windows in there?
There are two windows, one that's closest to the fireplace and the other that is the opposite side of the room.
Gonna take a little mosey over there, pop open both the windows, look down, look around.
Looking down, you do see the glow from Willow's office. And you see that she's opened up her window slightly to let in a cool breeze. There is a small layer of fog, that's just kind of slightly over the grass, so you can't really see too much. There are vines growing up the walls of the house, so it looks like they are climbable. They're pretty sturdy. They're part of one of those lattice fences that are uh that usually catch all of the vines.
Hey Zane,
Yeah.
check out that fog over there. Isn't that the weirdest shit?
I mean, after all the fires that have been happening around, probably trying to
Oh,
heal itself.
oh, hey. Just gonna point. You see Willie over there?
Yeah.
I would just ask her, and I'm just gonna yell out for Willie.
She was like taking in a breath. She was about to sip her tea. And just as she puts her teacup to her lips, she hears,
Willie!
oh my god. She spills it slightly and she's what? Durs? What do you want?
Did you go send somebody to get Zane's phone from that creepy place?
The one in the archive?
I just look over to Zane. What? I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
The one in the archive, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we did. Okay, well, it was more like it was delivered to us. Somebody went in and grabbed it for us and then brought it back. We've since had it put in the recording room. Just, we haven't looked over any of the footage to see if there's anything new yet. It's on my list.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. She closes her door. Or her window. There goes her sense of peace.
Zane, I don't understand why you need cell phones. You can just call out their window. Usually that answers any of your life's problems. Maybe you should take that and write that down, put it on a shirt. Anyway, see, I told you, and not spooky about your phone being here. This is something just friggin' UPS or whatever delivered it to us.
And if you recall, wasn't our first mission technically investigating a couple of people who were delivery?
Oh, about the birds.
Yes, the bird. But the Cockney accent.
Yeah. So they're just some kind of delivery service. I don't know. It's fine. And I wonder if they ever got their dolly back.
The one that burnt up with the place?
I guess that did happen. That's
I'm
crazy,
sure
you know,
if
things
it
you forget.
survived, we'll find it here.
I sure hope it was a nice dolly. Well, now that we've scoped this place out, did you want to check anything else before we move around?
Well, there's more rooms.
Oh, hold on. Is there furniture here?
Yeah, there's some furniture. Not a lot.
Like pillow,
Uh,
sofa type of furniture?
so it's a big table in the center of the room with about 6 chairs surrounding it, all made of like hardwood. I'll say that next to the fireplace there does look to be 2 lounge chairs. That's about it.
Oh, I'm gonna go surfing through some pillows.
All right.
People always like forget to empty out their pockets in these things, and then something drops. I don't know. I'm just curious to see. I mean, this place is old. I imagine they got some weird goodies and such here.
Yeah, I gotta find a hay penny in there.
No, he's gonna find 2 hay pennies in there.
2 pence. 2 pence.
All right, I need you to do an investigation check. Roll a d6 for me. You're gonna have to beat a 5.
Oh, a D6. I can do that. All right, I rolled a 4.
You do have your pool points.
Nah.
No? Okay. All right. So, saving those for a rainy day, I see. All right.
Listen, I'm not super interested. I'm just like, maybe.
So you kind of dig your fingers around inside of the upholstery, and you don't find anything of note. Or I mean, it's old.
So while I'm surfing through these chairs, I'm just making small talk things. So Zane, what have you been doing for the past month, man?
Well, other than being sick, I've honestly just been preparing to return here, using my experience that I've learned for the past 2 cases we've been deployed in. The supernatural is no longer super, and it is actually just very natural that our company is met with, I don't even know if you call them phenomenon, but
Do.
and I've been spending time with Valerie.
Oh, how's she doing?
Still shaking up. A lot of, things
Probably
happening.
didn't drive herself to the nearest beach. Although I guess it's probably for the best that she not be behind the wheel for long amounts of time.
I mean, her driving's not that bad.
Tell that to her car.
I'm still alive.
It's pretty bad.
Well, I digress. I was just curious to see if you were, trying to put yourself in a more relaxed state of mind, because since you've been going through all the crazy shit, I know I've been trying to chill out. Well, as much as I can chill out with Ian around.
It's a little difficult. When I close my eyes, I feel like I go back to that building.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the tough part. Well, at least it looks like you got some sleep.
Stop.
Now, you obviously don't look like you're dying.
Not yet.
Well,
How about you? What have you been up to?
me? Nah, nothing. Hanging out in the pool, my kiddie pool, fixing up my vehicle. Well, as much as I can when I'm not sick. You ever been sick underneath the car? Sorry, a truck.
No, I want to say I have not.
Definitely makes fixing them a lot harder. Especially when you got I'm fucking trying to pull you out from under the damn thing every 3 hours. Sorry, that kid thinks I'm just falling asleep everywhere.
One would think you are.
But it looks like this place ended up dry. I just turn the chairs over and shake it a little bit. Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be more goodies in the next room.
I already found one cool thing, so I guess they're on a pretty good roll.
To the next room.
Yep.
All right. So you go looking for the next room. There's no next room. It's just a hallway. Do you stick to the left side or do you continue straight ahead? Because there is a turn to the left.
I'm following Zane. He's got the map.
So there's the hallway to the west wing. There's the 2 doors, and then there's a left turn.
Yes.
No other doors.
No other doors that you see.
Okay. Then we make turn to the left.
All right. So you start going left. And you start seeing what looks like a corridor of doors on the right and left side. These look more like bedroom doors. They are not marked. They have no plaques on them. However, they also have no symbols of spirals on them, which is something to note.
You know, I've always wondered about these places, Zane. Well, I guess it's specifically for these types of big houses. You ever heard of those the servant crawl spaces?
Where servants use the hidden pathways to get to and from the house quicker.
Yeah, so technically back then they weren't supposed to be seen, right? That was the whole part about being rich. You didn't have to look. Yeah. I'm just like going over the walls and like tapping on things. It'd be pretty interesting to find one, but also be scary as shit as well. So, thunk.
Well, these doors have no markings of spirals, nor do they have plaques, so I'm gonna be avoiding those.
All right, well, definitely. So we're
Roll
gonna put
a d6, Stirs, while you're talking.
Hey, I got a 6.
Okay. So you continue talking.
Hank's luck.
Damn. And as you're walking by, you hear like a tink tink, tink tink, clunk clunk.
I stop. You gotta be shitting me. Did you hear that, Zane?
I didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna knock.
Are you knocking directly on that spot? It's just clunk clunk.
Not right before it, and I'm gonna go to it and I'm gonna knock on on yeah.
All right, Zane. So you hear you see Durs like look at the wall, being like, "No shit," you know, and and he knocks on one part of the wall, and you hear a normal sound of like a tink tink of the wall being knocked on, and then he moves his hand slightly to the right, and you hear clunk clunk.
So we back away slowly.
I'm gonna take out my permanent marker. You know, I just write secret shit.
All right, you mark that down as secret question.
Yeah, I mean
mark?
not on the map. I'm like writing it on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Mark that on your map.
Yes, secret bedroom shit.
Oh, is this the bedroom?
Well, there's their bedroom.
You're in a hallway.
Doors.
Okay. But also, you say there's spirally doors over here too?
No, there's no spirally doors.
Okay, thank goodness. All right. Well, I think we get Hank to help us out on this one. I don't have a gun. Not that we're not saying that we need a gun or Hank, but
just as you say that, Bo, you were continuing down the corridor and you could hear them talking down the hall, and it looks like it connects to the other side. So you kind of just hear him talking about you.
And I loudly sip my coffee after he says, "We don't need Bo."
Just loud slurping sounds.
Okay.
Hello.
and slow turn. Oh,
Does the east wing circle to the west?
Apparently they circle around. What is it that you don't need me for?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Hank. You're obviously maybe you need a hearing aid getting up there in years and shit. Anyway, Hank, look at this weird shit right here. I'm just gonna.
I'm sorry.
Just
You're hearing shit, but also look at this weird shit that we were just talking about that I said you're hearing shit about.
Yeah, it's gonna do the same spectacle. Tap tap, thunk thunk. So I was just talking to Zane about how these places used to have like the servant like corridors or whatever, and I said, wouldn't it be funny as shit if we found one here? And I think I did.
Okay. Well, I will look at it. I'm gonna spend 1 intellect point to use careful observation.
Okay.
It's you take a minute to examine your surroundings. If you succeed a difficulty 4 perception task, you take note of an inanimate object within the immediate area that is related to your current investigation.
All right. Roll a d6 for me.
That's a 5.
Perfect. Okay. So you're taking a look at the spot that was crudely marked with marker on the wall. You start tapping on it to kind of gather how wide this space is, and you find out that it's wide enough for you to just kind of slide in sideways if it was an open space. Uh, Usually this means that there is a door somewhere nearby, but that would have to be in one of the adjacent rooms. With how close it is to one of the doors, you can correctly make an assumption that it is the door to the left of where you're standing. So that would be the first door on the left side of this corridor.
Right. Seems like there might be an area behind here. Maybe in the next room over, there might be a door that leads into this area.
Gonna look at Zane. Zane?
Zane said, "Be right
Zane
back."
stepped away.
Oh,
Zane is T-posing at the moment.
fair. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull out a hard candy. Okay.
So have y'all checked out that room already?
No, I haven't checked out. So I'm gonna pull out the map. This is what we checked out. This creepy room with the most terrible freaking portrait I've ever seen. Good meeting room, I guess. Good lockdown area. Windows point out towards I don't know, some kind of wood line. And you can also see Willie's office right here too. And I just like circle.
All right, that's good to know.
Oh, also, what? Zane's phone's back.
His phone is back. Where did it go?
Oh, so remember that creepy shit that we were
Welcome back,
involved
Zane.
in that you never showed up to assist us in, and we almost died?
Right, y'all
Oh, of
almost
course
died.
you don't, because you weren't there.
Oh my god.
Zane is just zipping his coffee.
Anyway, Zane got abducted by a ghost or some weird shit. We were able to pull him out, but his phone dropped on our way out, which we thought was some kind of, how did you put it, Zane? Some kind of parallel something or other?
A different existence, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure how it got back here, but he said the birds brought it back.
Birds?
The moving or the delivery the guys with the cocking act.
Oh, right, yes. Break and Hope, right?
Yes, freaking hope.
Yeah, the guy we borrowed the dolly from.
Now, I will note that Will didn't say exactly who delivered the phone back. It's just I'm taking a guess. With how everything usually is tied together, that it was probably them. But I'll confirm that with Willow later.
Right. And y'all haven't... All right, well, we might as well check this next room then.
After you.
Wait,
And
the doors don't have marks, right?
No, these doors do not.
Label it all.
Well, it's actually on the map, right? Before we start opening doors.
Yes,
No,
so
it's just that
on the map it'll show where doorways are, or where they're
Mm.
supposed to be at least. Because obviously if you find any hidden ones, they're not going to be marked. But Willow did state specifically if it is plaqued that it is a safe room.
Right, I forgot about that part.
Is there a plaque on
is
this
there
door?
plaque?
No, there's no plaque on this door, but it's also safe to assume that she hasn't explored this area yet to check if it was safe.
I will open the door.
All right. You open the door, and just like the other creepy room, this one is a much bigger room, but this is a bedroom. Um, there is, just like before, white sheets thrown over the furniture to keep it from getting too dusty. Um, it is pretty wide and open. There's not a lot going on in here. It looks like this was a room for a painter. There's old paint cans on the floor, an easel that has a partially painted portrait on it, as well as kids' toys that you had noticed Zane and Durs in the other portrait. There are white flowy curtains, and it looks like the windows are closed. Um, there's not much else to it. It's just kind of furniture strewn about. You can explore this room, or you could just go and directly look for where this hidden door might be.
I will be looking for where there might be a hidden door.
All right, got
That's the
it.
first thing that's on my mind. So this place, I think Willow said there hasn't been anyone here for a while, but it's been pretty clean. It doesn't seem like there's much dust around, even though everything's covered up to prevent it.
Yeah, you'd imagine there'd be some dust on all these. I mean, I'm gonna pick up the toys and just like see if these are dusty.
Those are actually very clean, as if they were played with like, before you walked in, kind of thing.
And I'm just gonna move my fingers through it. Yeah, it's not a speck of dust on these things. Like might have just as well as gone from the shop just a few days ago. These look familiar to you, Zane?
I believe we saw a painting of toys that looked like this in the archive meeting room.
Yeah, it was a somewhat new painting, I guess.
But no one's been in this house for a while.
So, around the corner or where I think the door might be, is there anything discerning there?
Yes, so you do see what looks like a slit within the wallpaper. So for those who don't know, the wallpaper is kind of like lined up, so it's pasted onto the wall. So you can see where it started to tear and rip and fall off, and it's revealing what looks like a little crack there.
Okay. I will knock on that part of the wall, see if there's any movement to the door at all, or
You do hear the clunk clunk of a hollow space.
well, the door seems to be right here now. If we can get it open.
I'm just gonna take some of the painter's tool because they have that schmeary thing or whatever. And I just hand
They
it to him.
do.
That spatula.
Yeah,
Spatula.
you get your spatula.
And then just jam it in there.
You just gonna jam it in.
Oh,
Are you gonna try to use it like a crowbar and just kind of push it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna part it through there and just look for some kind of knob or something. I assume there's gonna be like something that's the lock in that door from just opening up. So I'm just trying to
like
glide
a
it up and
latch or
down.
something.
Yeah, thank you. Trying to find the latch to just open it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So you start gliding the spatula uh along the line, and it looks like you're cutting through the wallpaper creating this outline of what looks like the size of the door, and it's very thin. And you do eventually feel kind of like a resistance where a doorknob would be. Um, you try to move the spatula. Are you moving it up? Are you moving it down? Are you moving it, into it? How are you moving your spatula?
I guess starting from wherever I can see it, I'm moving it downward, trying to find that latch. And then once I find the latch, I'll put it under it and try and knock it up.
Okay, so you do that, and you hear something on the other side kind of like start to move, but the spatula is just not strong enough to push it up. So you can feel it trying to, but it's just not enough. You need something that's a little bit stronger that can push this latch up.
As a stubborn latch. Oh, by the way, Zane, if Willie gets angry about this, I did it.
They're not even here. She'd believe it though.
I didn't bring my hatchet with me, but does it look like this door opens inward or outward, towards us or away from us?
It looks like it would be opening away from you.
Look at Hank real quick. I mean, I got two options, Hank.
Right.
One, try and do the not damaging part, or two, I just take a swift boot to it and just try and kick the damn thing off.
Okay. And Hank's gonna glance around just to see if there's might not be any, honestly, anything that could be like a mechanism for opening the door.
All right. You start looking and you don't see anything unless you're using an ability.
Yeah, I will be using the careful observation again.
All right. You can use that how many times per game?
It costs one intellect point. It's a special ability, not a cipher.
Gotcha. Okay. So then yeah, you go ahead and roll your d6 for me, please.
That's a 4.
Oh, you just meet it. Okay. So yes, as you do that. Wait 1 second. Sorry, I was caught off because whenever you said you're gonna blame Pearson, Morphe was in chat. They said, "You son of a bitch." So you go to look for a latch, and you find that there is, those sconces that are on the wall that you can use to light up a candle on. So you find one of those, and it's kind of like loosely fitted to the wall. You touch it slightly and notice that it moves. So you go to pull it. When you pull it, you hear the mechanism clunk open, and the door slightly open up a bit. There is a very musky smell that comes from this door and a breeze that wafts out towards you guys. It doesn't smell disgusting. It's kind of like water damage in an area kind of smell.
I get you.
Ooh. I was just gonna move my shirt above my nostrils like, oh boy. This hasn't been used in a long time.
Yes, but it does seem like it might lead somewhere if there was that much air that came out of there. All right. Well, we can mark this on the list of things that are going on with this house.
Gonna go walk over and put an arrow, draw an arrow at the sconce. Like, there you go. Now we know in case we have to close this thing.
All right. So, yeah, now you have access to what looks like a hidden corridor.
Right. Well, we got two choices here. We can either continue onward, or we can close this up, or and continue doing our roundabouts.
I'm just gonna peek inside the door. Does it look like it leads down or up or straight?
So when you peek inside, it just looks like it leads almost down. There's like a step that goes downward, and then it gets really dark. You would need some kind of torch to go down there. And by torch, I mean you can use like a flashlight. You can use an actual torch. I
Right.
wouldn't recommend it
I
because
will
it's a very
pull out
close
a
space.
flashlight from my coat and just turn it on and look down the hall.
You peek and you see that it does lead down a couple of stairs, and then there is a very big drop with a ladder. Also, good to note, it is pitch black in there. It is dark. There is practically no lighting.
Well, that's a very dark and creepy hallway that leads down. There's a ladder at the very end. It's up to you guys if y'all want to search it now or if you want to go or keep looking at the rest of the house that we know.
I mean, personally, my vote's for looking at all the areas that we have seen, or not, that have been marked with placard, because we know those are safe areas. So, just in case things happen, we can always loop back to those fucking things. But I do think we make special note of this area.
Sounds good to me. And Hank will try and close the door. I don't know if he can get his hand around it to close it all the way.
You can't get your hand around to close it because you'd be smithing your fingers essentially.
Right.
But if you push the sconce back up, it'll completely close it again.
All right. Well, I'll do that.
All right.
Wait, well, hold on there, Hank. You haven't asked Zane. He's got a vote, too.
Oh no, I want to check the rest of the house before going into anything dark.
Well, if it was a vote, it was 2 out of 3. No offense, Zane. Your vote wouldn't have mattered.
Your vote matters with me, Zane.
Duly noted.
The last that we left off before we went on to our little break, you guys had just closed the door. Y'all took a vote, told Zane that his vote didn't matter, only to tell him that his Zane did matter to Durs. And proceeded to exit the room, or did y'all stay?
Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of this room.
We were
Alright.
definitely leaving.
Oh,
Alright.
But
I
by
threw
the
the-
way,
I
Zane,
threw the
I'm
toys
not
back on the
saying that.
bed.
I'm not saying that your vote didn't matter. I'm just saying in this circumstance it didn't matter. All right.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna pat him on his shoulder.
No, really. I took no offense.
And we'll keep wandering down the hall
Yeah,
sipping coffee.
I was,
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, Durs is like, he's such a good sport, acting like
Yeah.
it doesn't bother him at all.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, this is what he's saying, but what he really feels, fine.
All right, while y'all continue down this corridor, we're going to go ahead and go over to our wonderful Pearson. Pearson, to catch you up a little bit, you have been relocated. There is a note that by she, I mean Willow, had left for all of you guys saying that you had been relocated to a mansion that was previously owned by a Darla Crowley, who no longer owns the residence due to the fact that she has passed. You are
I don't like
now
that last name.
now that you have moved in here, essentially, she has started refurbishing the place to make sure that it is not a fire hazard and went entirely by Durs's standards to make sure that it is up to code. He left her a very detailed list.
He actually put the reflective duct tape on the floor.
So, that being said, how are you getting here? Because from my understanding is that Durs was temporarily housed with you while the new location was being built or refurbished.
Yes. So while Durs was temporarily located with me, I do want to point out something. There is a room you were told never to go into.
All right.
Correct.
So, how do you get to the mansion?
I walk.
The entire way, and it's on the outskirts of the city.
I take public transit when it works.
All right, so you took the method that
my
Zane
goal
did.
is to inherit Durs's car, so.
Good luck. All right, so I'm pretty sure that man is gonna, live and die with his truck.
Buried with it.
Exactly, that is his coffin.
That's why I have a shovel in the closet.
Oh my god. So you take the
You
same
get a
method
CC
to get
top my
here.
car.
The bus doesn't drop you off at the front gate. It drops you off down the road. You have to make your way up there. I will say at the time frame that you're arriving, there is a thick fog that is just like ankle high. As you're walking up the road, you can see that there's lights on in the mansion, and there's a big gate that has been pushed open for somebody who had just recently gotten there. So you arrive to the gate. Nothing of interest really happens. What do you do? Just so you know, to your right, there is a road leading off to the garage where you see two parked vehicles. One is very obviously Durs's truck, and the other one is a vehicle that you've never seen before. And then to the left leads up to the actual porch of the mansion.
Is this house on a crossroad, or is it just on a road?
It is on a crossroad.
Is supernatural canon to this world?
I'm not telling you that.
I'm asking as the character because Ian watches a lot of TV and stuff, and
No, if they're trying to go off of like media, that Willow completely discourages that kind of thought of like, hey, look, that's TV. This is real life. Come on, get your shit together.
It's more of a joke to Ian that it's on a crossroad. The last family name is Crowley, and she just goes, "You can't write this shit."
So, what do you do?
It's more of a chuckle and a haha. They walk up with their hand in their handbag, finger off trigger, as they peek into the vehicle they don't recognize. Anybody in there that's a problem?
Nope, it's just an empty vehicle.
I peek into.
It smells like cigarettes.
Do I know anyone who smokes?
Yes.
Other than me?
Yes, Bo.
Does it smell like Bo's stuff? Like Bo's cigarettes?
Have you sniffed Bo? Like, what do you know he smells like?
Cigarettes have distinct smells, okay? It's part of the
You know what,
reason
Bo?
we
What
like
are
a
you
particular
smoking?
brand.
He hand rolls his cigarettes.
Hand-rolled cigarettes. It smells like,
The Patriot.
tobacco. It just smells like tobacco. Damn.
I pull out my phone and I make a quick note of the car's make and model, and I put it underneath his name. And then I proceed to walk towards the door. I'm just like, I really want a cigarette now.
Alright.
And
So you walk
is the
up to
door
the door.
open?
It's not like ajar or anything like that, but is unlocked, if that's what you're asking.
I knock. Like, fuck, I as a individual person, I'm going to walk in there by myself.
There's no answer. It's a heavy door. Your knock doesn't sound like much.
I wonder if I kick it hard enough, they'll hear me. Fuck it. And I open the door.
You open the door, and straight ahead of you is a staircase leading up to a second floor. To your right is two double doors, and then to your left is two double doors with a plaque above it that says Beck's Willow above it. And the door is slightly ajar. Straight ahead, underneath the staircase, is another door that reads Archives. There is a faint glowing light to the left where it says Willow's name.
Again, hand in bag. I just walk up to the door. Willow?
Pearson, you're late.
Public transit doesn't drop you off quite as easily out here as walking. 30 minutes
Yeah.
to work every day.
I don't need that kind of excuse whenever Zane got here on time.
That's great. That's wonderful. Do I look like Zane?
No, obviously not.
All right, there we go. Where is everybody?
No,
Like,
they're
into the room?
exploring. They're exploring the house. I told them to just take a look around, get used to the surroundings, considering we're going to be working out of this place for the next foreseeable future.
Do we have a storage space outside the archives where we keep everything, or
No.
do we have anything to keep?
Well, we have a space for recordings that is on the second floor. We have a kitchen and we have a meeting room as well as the archives that are here down on the bottom floor. There's not really much else. That's why I'm having them explore the area. I've only been able to explore the front downstairs area. I have been swamped with all of the modifications necessary to make sure that this is up to code, because the last thing I need to hear is Durs breathing down my neck about, well, everything. So, it is an old
OSHA,
house.
Fire standards.
I could care less about that. I'm more dogging about the fact that I want to get him off my back, so.
Well, if you need help with paperwork, let me know.
Noted. You're welcome to take a look around. The others, like I said, are here, so if you want to go find them, they might be upstairs. Last I heard, they were going up to the kitchen. Oh, and Bo took the liberty of buying us a new coffee machine, so help yourself.
What brand coffee did he get?
He didn't get the brand coffee, I did.
What brand coffee did you get?
My favorite.
That answers so much, actually. And she's gonna go ahead and walk in there. Because again, that's the one thing she's taking notes on. So she walks in there, she sees the coffee machine, and she hugs it. Hello, my beautiful.
You do that. Is there anything else you'd
Glug,
like
glug,
to do?
glug, we're just friends. Glug, glug, glug.
You weren't saying that when I was going to brew a whole new macchiato in you. And
I
proceeds
just
to
met
make-
you.
proceeds to brew a black cup of coffee.
It's
It's
already brewed.
old fashioned kind of coffee maker with it just makes a whole pot of coffee. So
Mhm.
there should be
Coffee.
like
Drip
half a
coffee.
pot of coffee still there.
Oh, we talking
Okay.
diner coffee? Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
I'm
Bo's favorite.
So
No.
more than I should be right now.
God.
I appreciate the censorship.
Yeah, I'm trying. Pearson pours themselves lukewarm, because obviously it was a cup brewed a while back, coffee, and
Not
takes
that-
a sip of it.
Not that long back. It's still hot.
It's still
Okay,
plugged
all
in.
right.
Mhm.
It's still plugged in.
It is still plugged in, so it's keeping it nice and hot.
They go ahead and pour it, making sure that some of that, like, the black residue at the bottom gets poured in there. You know?
You got
and
you got the grounds.
Swish
Yeah,
it
it's on
around
the
before you pour
grounds.
it.
yeah,
Mm.
swish it around, pours it in, takes a drink. It's like, that's shit. And proceeds to walk into the main room. And the first thing
So-
she's gonna...
If you walk out, so you are on the second floor. The second floor is where the kitchen is at.
Okay, yes.
So as soon as you walk out, you see that there is an open door on your left. It's the first door on the right as soon as you get up the stairs. It looks like somebody has opened the window, and it just got a bunch of like white sheets covering a lot of the furniture. I did make a note for everyone here, but you are going to see something specifically different. That is a target on what looks like one of those mannequins that don't have arms, legs, or a head. It's just like the torso so that you can pin clothes to it and like resize or sew. So it's one of those old style mannequins, and it has a target drawn on it saying shoot here if moves.
Pulls out their gun, finger off trigger, waves it, I'm watching you. Puts it back with hand still on it. Slowly backs out of the room, shuts the door.
All right. So across the
Why?
hall from you is going to be two more doors. Both of them have plaques above them. One on the left side reads recording archives, and then the other on the other to the right of it is going to read archive management meeting room. Both doors are well, actually, the management room is slightly ajar with the door as if somebody had been inside of it, and it looks like somebody has closed the other door.
Dumb, dumber, and dumbest, where are you?
They are too far for them to hear you, so you'd have to go searching for them. There are two corridors you can go down, one on the east wing and one on the west wing. Which side do you go?
Which one had doors open in it?
Both.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the east wing, but I'm gonna make sure that in my pumps I'm click-clacking so they can hear me coming.
Okay. So you start going down the east wing, and as you're going down, you see that there is a straightaway that you can walk, or a turn to the left that you can go. Now, mind you, everyone, this is whenever you're still in that room, so they won't see you standing in the hallway, so they don't know which hallway you're in.
I go stand right at the cross of that. Hello? Anybody?
I need everyone else to roll a perception check for me, so roll your d6. You need to beat a 3.
Ooh, got a 5.
Nice.
Oh, I got a 6.
Nice.
Coming for you, Hank. Your rolls are mine.
I got a 4.
Nice. All right. All of you hear Pearson from down the hall calling out for you guys.
Are the hallways carpeted?
Yes. It's
Okay.
it's like a red carpet, but it looks like they're not stuck to the ground. So there's like wood on the sides, maybe like about, I want to say about 5 or 6 inches away from the wall. There's some wood, but yeah, it's mostly carpeted.
Huh.
Hello?
I guess that's one plus. So I don't have to worry about turning the clack.
Pearson, we're over
all through the
here.
night.
All right. And Pearson will walk down the hall. How's my 3 stooges?
Does Pearson still have their gun on their hand?
They have their hand in their bag, and it's very obvious that they're walking with their hand probably on it.
You can deduce they have their hand on their gun.
Darius is gonna raise that. I give up. Don't shoot. You can take my wallet.
I don't want your wallet. Pulls hand out without the gun, but points like the guy gun. I want the keys.
Well,
And Bo will
right.
put a key in his hand.
You do. You give him that
That's
specific
my
key.
fault. I should have been more clear. I set the
This
standard way too
key
low.
I found inside a piano in a ballroom down the way.
Ooh.
Oh, before we forget,
Mhm.
Zane,
Yes.
tell Anne the place we're not supposed to go.
Okay. So Willow has advised us to explore the mansion. Any doors with plaques are safe rooms. Avoid rooms with spirals.
With what?
Spirals.
This bitch.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Also, just some weird thing that Hank and basically everyone has figured this out currently. For this place being so-called abandoned or whatever, refurbished, Etsy'd, whatever, this place is surprisingly clean.
Well, didn't Willow say that she was getting this place put together so you would get off her back about everything?
All right, you
But
tell me
Willow
what
hasn't.
kind of
Willow hasn't been in every room, and even the rooms that they apparently have not been in, there seems to be very little dust, like maybe
Okay.
week-old dust, if
And
that.
I only started 2 months ago, but I've never seen Miss Willow clean.
You won't.
So that makes it a lot more concerning.
No. She cleans, just not when people are watching. Unless it's paperwork in her room on her desk. Supernatural part of that is it never goes away.
Also, secret room. I'm just gonna point onto the latch and
Oh,
the crack over there in that wall. We're gonna avoid that for now. We're gonna just look at all the other rooms, but I want you to keep aware of it because
I have a pocket
it's-
blade. We could cut away the excess.
oh no, don't even worry about that. We'll come back to it. But I don't want to
Oh,
spend more time here.
I'd rather explore the rest of the mansion before we start destroying it.
Yeah, let's get the lay of the land first. What we do know can't hurt us probably.
That is completely incorrect.
Bo will sip his coffee, take the key back, put it in his pocket, and continue down the hallway.
Robbed of my chances again.
Oh, Durs is gonna check his overalls and grab something and put the lighter in. Oh my goodness, in Ein's hand. There you go. Spoils of whatever the fuck this is.
A lighter?
Hmm.
I look over the lighter.
When
What kind of
you
lighter is it?
invented this lighter,
Oh.
You're very
Sound
quiet.
just-
Oh,
Oh, there
me?
you are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
you were
Sorry
very
about that.
quiet for a second.
So whenever you're handed this lighter, you look it over, and it is a gold flip lighter that has what looks like an engraving of a web on it.
Okay.
To you,
Oh,
that
some
means
other-
nothing. I mean,
Yeah, no,
sorry.
to-
To Pearson, it means nothing. It's just
Yeah,
a nice
to Pearson it means
lighter.
nothing. Yeah, so I flip it open. I pull the internals out, which is just basically like a silver box with the.
Are you doing
all
that
the
right
chemical
here?
Parts. Yeah, I pull it out to take a look at it, see if it's got fuel in it.
It does.
Oh, sweet.
Found out there was some spooky mannequin. Anyway, let's get going.
Oh yeah, the one. Yeah, I saw the shoot here if moves. Was
Did
that
it fucking
y'all?
move?
No.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. All
You
right.
would've- They reach into their bag, pull out again, trigger discipline. You would have heard if it moved.
I don't know if I can hear shit after the last time you did that. Anyway.
You're just old.
So, as a group,
Fucking a whole
what do
month.
you decide to do? Do you continue down this corridor of doors, or do you
doors.
go anywhere else? You can go anywhere on the property, outside or inside.
Bo is still meandering around to see if there's any other doors that we have yet to look into.
There's several. I would say that there's about 6 doors in this hallway alone. 3 on the left side, 3 on the right side. Y'all just went into the first door on the left.
How many of them have spirals on them?
None.
That's really weird how Willie said that there are spirals on some doors, and yet we haven't seen a single one.
Oh, trust me, I've seen them.
What?
Huh?
They look like regular doors, and when you open them,
Did Willow say that there would be, in fact, doors with spirals, or just not to open any if
it
you
was
see them?
more implied do not open doors with spirals, so I implied that they found some.
So I'm just gonna lay this out there. Willow's not being 100% with us.
Wait. That's
That's
normal.
normal, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but this is.
I'm
a
pretty
little
sure it's in our
different.
contract that says she doesn't have to divulge any of the information. You'd know that if you read your contract.
I fucking read.
It does say that.
Also, Durs can read. You don't fucking know. Anyway.
He just chooses not to most of the time.
Yeah.
spent most of my time reading signs, I don't really have to go in all the black and whites and all that.
Right, next door. What's inside?
Are you going the door across the hall, or are you doing the door that's
The
on
next
the...
closest door that's...
So wait, I guess while we're walking around, is the plan for us to move in here, like, permanently? Like, what's the feasible reason that we need so many fucking rooms?
It was an available building, I'm assuming. And this is where we're going to be working out of. And Bo's still keeping right. So any doors that are on his right side, he will be opening to look inside.
Gotcha. So
I mean,
that'll
are
be
we
the door
supposed-
right across the hall from the one that you just walked into. So you open that door?
Yes.
All right. So you go to open it, and it is
Assuming
locked.
it does not have a spiral.
It is locked, and there's no spirals.
Okay. This is a locked door right here.
Well, you got a key. Why don't you just use it?
That's not how keys work.
I'm pretty
Does the key
sure
look like it
we
would
couldn't-
fit in this door?
I mean,
It's a key.
would a key opening random doors that we know nothing about seem
I will
like
try the
weirdest
key on
thing
this
that's
door.
happened?
All right.
I mean,
You
what
try
are
the
the
key.
odds?
And it opens.
Oh, wonderful. It might be a skeleton key to the house.
See, I told you. And I just look
Now
at
we'll
Zane,
peek
and I just,
inside.
like, arms spread out. Zane, what were you saying? I think you owe me an apology.
Sorry.
Pearson stares at the key and the door and looks very disgruntled, but they're keeping it to themselves.
You step into this room, and it looks like a children's playroom. Much like the one from before, it's not very dusty. There's just a lot of furniture that's covered by white sheets.
Oh, same old, every room.
All right, so playing this then. Nobody was given a key to this room. Yet, same issue. Not a lot of dust in here. Anyone else getting the, like, fuck out of Dodge radar going on?
All
I got that the
fucking
moment we
time.
came in here.
All right, fair enough. Just wanted to make sure I'm not the only one, and I'm just gonna step in.
All right. Does everyone step in, or is it just
Zane
Bo
is staying in the
enters?
hallway.
All right.
I gotta take a look at everything, right? I mean, like,
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but I'm
Glance
here
around,
to
see
look
if there's
at...
anything suspicious.
Okay. And how about you, Pearson? What are you doing?
I am from outside the room staring into it, very obviously paranoid.
Alright. I need everyone to roll a d6.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled
Got
a
it.
6. Let's go.
Got it.
3.
A 4.
Got it. Got it. So for the people in the room, which would be Durs and Bo, you would have had to get at least a 2 to inspect the room. And then for the people in the hallway, you would have had to at least get a 3. So we'll start with the people in the room. So Durs and Bo, as you're walking around, again, you notice that there's a bunch of toys that are around the room. They're not scattered, though. It looks like they're neatly put away with a toy box. The toy box is wide open, and it looks like there is a small little carousel in one of them that kind of catches your eye.
Hey, Bo,
Yes, Sanders.
you see that carousel in there?
Right.
How the heck? This A in one piece after all this time. Now I'm just gonna step close.
You walk closer to the carousel, and it just looks like a mechanical one. It's made of metal. It's got some glass in it, and it doesn't look like it has what a typical carousel would have, which is like little horses that are just kind of like going around in a circle. Instead, it just looks like the mirrors in a circle around the carousel, and with a little lamp in the center that has what looks like a silhouette of a man.
Well, this is out of my depth. I don't know if this is some kind of weird shit. Look, do you know anything about this occult bullshit, fucking Hank?
Fuck Hank.
That's your
I
first
have a
name.
general knowledge of a couple of things here and there, but does anything about the carousel
Well,
speak to me in
let-
any way?
before anything goes further,
Mm.
I would like to use one of my ciphers, the gut feeling, because I want to touch it, but I need to know, should I touch it?
Remind me again what gut feeling lets you do?
Oh, let's go look at my page real quick. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I get to read. When faced with a choice between two known options, you pick the most correct one based on the circumstances.
All right. So you look at the carousel and then you're like, my gut feeling's telling me that I can touch it, but maybe I shouldn't turn the knob.
It's really funny because in my mind is like, yeah, this reminds me of those old ones where you have to push the top and you make it spin and shit. So I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting some bad vibes from that, Hank.
Bad vibes from a little carousel. All right. Well, we can either leave it here or we can take it over to the archives whenever we're headed that way, I guess.
So I'm gonna
You feel like it's that significant?
I'm gonna reach into my one of my pockets, pull out my Polaroid,
You take a Polaroid of it. All right.
and take a picture. Yeah.
Do you want to make
Hey.
a note of where you found said carousel on this Polaroid?
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to Zane. Hey Zane, you want to mark this place down as some spooky shit?
All right.
Yeah, make a
Room
big,
across the painter's bedroom is spooky shit.
yeah. Make sure we put 2 exclamation marks. This one's definitely some bullshit.
Understood?
While they are in the room, we're gonna get to Pearson and Zane now for y'all's checks. What did y'all roll again? Y'all needed a 3 to beat.
3.
I got a 4.
You got a 4. And Zane, what did you get?
3.
Okay. So, as y'all are talking, from the corner of y'all's eyes, you spot what looks like a woman down the hall
No.
who's just
No.
looking at you guys. And what do you do?
So my hand never left my bag.
Heinz, please tell me that I am seeing things.
Excuse me, ma'am.
They are on the far end of the hallway. You can't even make out their face right now. But they are wearing what looks like a white dress.
No. No. I've read enough web novels. Guys,
Yes.
there's a creepy lady in a white dress at the end of the hall.
Maybe it's the new hire.
And they are doing.
Standing there, menacingly.
I mean, you're standing there menacingly too, so that doesn't really explain shit.
They
I have a
start
gun,
to
of
walk
course I'm
away
menacing.
out of y'all's sight.
Excuse me, hello? Name? Affiliation? 1 to 10 on how spooky shit you are?
They are out of your sight. They're gone.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
All right,
She left.
Sanders. I think this room's done. Looked over. On to the next one.
Okay.
On to the next one. On to the next. I just pointed out there's a spooky bitch down the hall. On to the next one. Okay.
Once we leave the room, Bo will close the door and lock it back up.
You do that.
So, like, we gonna deal with the lady?
Well, you didn't
What-
exactly
what
chase
lady?
after her, so I'm assuming it
Not
wasn't
by
that
myself.
pressing. You had Zane with
Zane.
you.
Zane,
Oh,
when you look at him, he is frozen in fear.
I know better than to chase. No, thank you.
Zane and Pearson take a stress point.
Okay.
Oh. Fucking wonderful.
fact,
sure it was
Pearson,
a-
take 2 because you're immediately stressed out.
I don't get stressed often, but when I do, baby, ooh.
I mean, I didn't want to bring it up, but you've been clutching that gun ever since ever since I saw you. It's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, because if I don't clutch this gun, I'm dead. Like I will.
Next
actually
door
be
over. Bo walks
Pry this
over,
gun
sipping
from my
his
cold,
coffee.
dead fucking fingers.
You're running out of coffee
Damn.
to sip, buddy.
I was about to say, did you bring a freaking thermos?
He did get a big
It was
cup of coffee.
Yeah,
That's
it's probably the
new-
largest mug there.
It's a new
and,
coffee pot.
and he's been sipping on it.
He just took the freaking coffee pot with him. It's like, whatever.
I wouldn't put it past him, honestly.
Just set up
Alright.
a
Did not
second
do
one.
that.
They'll never know. No one will ever know.
So the closest door would be kind of think of like a zigzag motion. So there's a door, then an empty space, and then a door, and then an empty space. And it's the same way on the other side, except right across from the first door is an empty space. So it goes empty space, door, empty space kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So you move on to the next one, which would be zigzagged across the hall. So this is going to be to the right of the painter's room. So second door.
And
on
just
the
so I know,
left.
is this going further away from wherever that lady was?
No, it's
Or is it
going
heading
towards
back
her.
in that direction. Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
And
So
I
this
check the door.
door, this door is open.
Any signs on it or
No signs. There are 0 signs on any of these doors.
okay? And then we'll look inside.
This door, however, when you open it, lets out a loud creak, and the inside of this room is completely dusty. It is exactly how you expect it to be. It is dusty. It looks like it's the master bedroom. There is a large, what looks like a king-size bed. It has like a little canopy above it, and it has curtains surrounding the bed frame. There's almost no furniture in here, as if the people who did stay here didn't really stay here long. There's maybe a desk or 2 that are located on the opposite ends. Whoever did stay here, if it was a, husband and wife, they were very distant. They had 2 different things that they like to do, and they did it separate regularly. And you can tell all of this just by walking into this room. It is a very cold room.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's some really ugly painting, and I assume it was some family portrait or some shit. Yeah. Do you remember anything about it, Zane? I can't. I was just more surprised it looked like the potato chip guy.
It's in the archive meeting room. That's it. It's just a painting above the fireplace.
Yeah, that is it.
You keep bringing up this painting. What was on the painting?
I mean, it's just like think of the most like
There's a gentleman with a top
awkward
hat and a
family.
monocle with a bushy beard, a woman in a blue dress with long sleeves, and a very disdain look on her face, and then 2 children playing with toys.
Their eyes were closed. It's a weird thing to paint a portrait with your kid's eyes closed. You think you'd kind of like, I don't know. Maybe that was the thing back then.
Yeah,
Pearson.
Could have been a memento mori.
Yes.
You're good at history, right?
Yes.
Excellent. I need you to
I'm good at
do
research.
Yeah, I need you to do a history check for me. So I need you to roll your research. So that
Okay.
would be under your intellect. Roll an intellect d6 for me.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I
You
can do
need
that.
to beat with you it would be a 4. 4
Okay.
or higher.
I'll go ahead and use an edge. Make it a 3,
Okay.
and I rolled a 3.
Perfect. Okay. With the history that you know of and with the research that you've done in the past, it is very common for especially older paintings that whenever a family portrait is needed to be done, and it's kind of like a final portrait, they will bring the dead in and pose them for a painting. Normally, you can tell who the dead are when their eyes are closed because they can't open them. So, it would be a correct assumption to assume that the kids in the portrait were dead whenever they painted this.
Okay, so trivia, or as a friend of mine would say, Nesteru.
Bless you.
Those kids were dead when that painting was done.
How the fuck would you know that?
Closed eyes. Closed eyes in a painting, that's a corpse. They brought in a corpse to do the picture.
Corpses can't paint.
Sips coffee.
I hope that the woman in white is here for you.
God damn.
just gonna legit just walk right past to the next door.
So, do you want to inspect the dusty room, or are you just going to move on?
I'll do a quick walkthrough just to see if there's anything sticking
Okay.
out.
Let me see.
I will browse the ground to see if anything has shifted. Or
Okay.
footprints, because, footprints seem to be the ongoing thing that follows us.
Since Bo was just doing a quick look around, I rolled for to see if anything interesting would pop up or anything at all, and it doesn't look like anything really stands out to you. Durs, go ahead and roll an intellect check for me, please.
Oh, I am dumb as bricks, but I'll do my best.
You have to get 2 or higher.
I got a 3.
No, perfect. Okay. So looking at the dust to see if anything has shifted, it's actually remarkable. There's no shifted dust. The only footprints that you're seeing are the ones that are coming from you guys as you walk around the room.
So there's no ventilation if nothing's been shifted here.
Correct. There is no ventilation.
Da-da-da, and I'm just gonna hum and go against a couple of walls and do my tap, 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 tap.
You start tap, tap, tapping, and everything is still pretty solid. Doesn't look like there's any hidden rooms.
Okay, that's good. This is the creepiest fucking room. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Ironically, I feel like this is the most comforting thing. This feels like nothing's been in here.
All right. So, Pearson, while y'all are doing that, I assume Zane is staying in the hallway. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Pearson goes over to the next room across the hall. So this will be the second door on the right. You go to open it, and it is locked.
I need your magic key.
Coming right up. Sipping coffee, walking over.
I sip mine as well.
And I see if the key fits.
All right. The key does not fit.
Apparently it's not a skeleton key for the whole house.
Is this one of those old old locks?
What kind of lock do you assume it is? And I can just describe it to you.
Keyhole tumbler.
Yeah, keyhole tumbler.
Yes, it is a keyhole tumbler. So
Does
think
the
of
door
like
appear-
the brass doorknob with like a gold, or not a gold, like with a brass plating underneath where the key would go into.
All right, do we want to get in this room? Pearson does not turn around.
I'm pretty happy with, just mark it down as it is locked currently.
As do I.
That's 2 for leave it alone.
Yeah, you can just leave it closed for now. Mark it down as locked, and we'll move on to the next one.
I just want to point out that everyone's vote counts. It matters. And I proceed to walk to the next door.
So, That being said, to save you guys some time, the other two doors are also locked and the key does not work for them.
Cool. I wonder if
Good to know.
Willow. Excuse me. Wonder if Willie has the keys around here. I mean, I assume she bought it, so she might have a roll of keys that she forgot to give us.
I will forever
definitely
remember that you actually
possible.
said her name correctly.
No, that was an OC out of character. You didn't
I'm
see where
watching you.
my hand was.
So
raised.
is that the full second floor that we went through?
Not the full second floor. There's still the matter of going down the hall and turning to the right where the woman in white was seen going.
Right.
I'd
right,
like to
right,
think.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
can
the
you
whole
Start
can you believe
meandering
this
that
son
way,
of a
sipping
bitch?
coffee.
Can you
Okay.
believe this son of a bitch doesn't have a pool?
I can.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it has a nice
Zane,
garden.
It wouldn't.
Garden outside.
Yes.
how are you feeling right now?
This is pretty normal when it comes to this institute. Everything is going as it is. Creepy things happening. He's trying for it to not get into his senses and just kind of keep it to himself as best he
Alright.
can.
Understood. Alright, so y'all continue down the way with y'all's conversations. And as you're turning the corner, you notice that the hallway comes to an abrupt stop.
Are there doors or anything here?
No doors. It looks like there were supposed to be doors, but it's just an empty hallway with windows along the left side that look out
Nope.
into the garden.
Nope. I'm going. We should go get the keys from Willow. We should completely not do this right now.
I'm gonna walk over to the windows to see if they look like they've been touched recently.
Okay, so I guess votes don't matter. All right.
Roll investigation for me, so your intellect.
We didn't vote.
Also, Dur's going and tapping on the wall.
All right. You also should roll as well.
Oh,
That's a 2.
That's a 2. You would need
I got
a
a 6.
3. If you have pull points, you can use it. Nice.
I'll use an edge.
Oh, perfect. So then, yeah, you do meet it. So you're looking along the glass panes, and you're not seeing anything of note until you get to the very last pane. And you see that there's a handprint just touching the window. And it looks like if you look out that window, you'll see the hedge maze again. Durs. As you're tapping, it's just a tink, 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 clunk. And it is at the very end of the hallway.
guys, found another one. I'm just gonna big circle.
Is there nearby scones?
There is not.
But what's on the other side of this wall then?
Do you want me? So,
Oh, we got a map, so I assume it'll show us like what's on the other side or what's supposed to be on the other side.
unless they didn't put it on the map.
Yeah, I mean, if it's dead space, it's dead space.
Can I see
Zane.
the map, please?
Zane does have the
Yes.
map. So, Zane, do you
Yes.
give Pearson the map, or you just show it to everyone so that they can take a look?
I will show it to everyone.
All right. So, everyone looking at the map, it shows that this is indeed just a empty hallway. And it looks like there's an empty space before it goes into another room on the other side. And that other room is connected to the very last door on the right side.
Would it be? I have a I have an ability called Missing Detail.
All right.
You listen to the words of an NPC, read a transcript of something that was said, or read an account written by someone such as a statement, and you immediately note something implied by what was said or written, or something obviously left out. The GM provides this brief fact to you. The words written, spoken must be substantial, like someone giving an eyewitness account, telling a story, or, as previously mentioned, giving a statement. Based on what everyone here is saying, that they're finding these doors, would I be able to look at the map and maybe clue together if there are any other spaces that on this map could have
Yes.
secret rooms?
So just based off of the map and what you're looking at, and then based off of what Durs has already explained and what Bo and Zane have told you and shown you, you can deduce that there is possibly a secret room right beyond that wall. However, despite hearing the empty space that Durs knocked on, there is no signifying feature of a door there. It just shows that there is an empty space there, meaning that there could be a door leading to it someplace else. So you have deduced that there is a room on the other side of this. You just don't know how to get in yet.
And I was also wondering if I would be able to roll to see if I might be able to, if there's other spots there might be rooms, if I could deduce it from the map and the similarities to what we're seeing so far with those first two.
You wouldn't be able to deduce it from the map alone. The map is unfinished.
The handprint that I saw on the glass, about what size would it be? Like a child
would be-
size or
A woman's hand.
Yeah.
So slightly smaller than yours.
right? Can I see if the window feels like it would open easily or not?
Yeah, you can try the window out. So as you go to open the window, you see that there is a latch that's already opened, and it's one of those windows that slides up. You can't push it. You have to slide it up in order for it to open.
Right. Does it open easily?
It does. Very easily. Like smooth.
Well, not to say that that woman y'all saw was a ghost, but potentially she could have left through the window. Is there? I peek outside the window and see if there's anything underneath it.
Much like what Durs saw outside the meeting room window, there is a lattice that is along the side of the wall that has vines and things entangled in it, leading down towards the ground. Go ahead and roll another investigation check for me.
That's a 5.
A 5. Okay, that's perfect. So you look down and you're following the lattice and the vines, and you see at the very bottom that there is footprints leading towards the hedge maze.
Yep, there's footprints down there, and it looks like it's heading off towards that maze of hedges that are over there.
Beautiful.
So, maybe who you saw down the hall went down that way.
It could just be a
Possibly.
spotter.
Just
How
gonna
about we
mark that
shut
on the
the
map.
window and lock it?
Yep, that's what I was about to do.
I appreciate you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you, no, I'm just gonna mosey on over there. This whole vine lattice thing, does it look like it can support a lot of weight?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's good. Now I'm just gonna pop my head back in and step away so Hank can close the window. In case of emergency, you can use those lattices to get to the bottom. It definitely looks like it can hold, a pretty decent amount of our weight.
Zane,
Yes.
you're standing at the far end of the hallway where y'all first entered, where the doors and stuff are at, right? Everyone else is
Correct.
kind of looking at the window and the walls and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he's just marking maps.
Zane, you hear what sounds like footsteps running down the hallway
Towards or away from me?
away from you, with giggles, like kids' giggles.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I just heard children giggling.
can't we just have a normal build? Like,
No.
there's items in the basement. That's
Yes,
fine.
we
like,
head
that's
back to the
normal
first
shit.
floor.
Bo will close the window, latch it, and we'll start walking right back down that hallway.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
that's cue for us to mosey on out of here.
Yep, I'm gonna go to Willow. Why don't we all go bother Willow real quick?
That is a solid plan.
Let's all make sure we're standing within 1 foot of each other, just in case, you know?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right. So you follow the map that you have marked. You weren't that far away from the staircase area, so you start walking down the hallway, and you take a right. Since you took a left, you had to take a right again. Back towards the way that you came from, and as you walk down the hallway, Bo, you in particular, recognize that there are 2 double doors in front of you, but there shouldn't have been any doors. It was an open hallway. So now you're standing in front of 2 double doors.
Right. Is this supposed to be going back the way we came? Like,
Yes.
is there no other way?
You can always turn
Kind
around.
of thing? No, well, I mean, but this is the way we're supposed to be going. Like,
Yes. To
okay.
go back to where Willow is at, that's where you're supposed to be going.
These doors were not here, and this was a hallway that was leading us straight back to to where Willow was, the main entrance.
Son of fucking
Quick
Protestant
question.
whore.
Quick question.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
With your newfangled devices, you guys have signal here?
I look at my
I'll
phone.
check my phone.
My old flip phone. Do we have signal?
There's no signal.
Son of a bitch!
We're back in the building area, aren't we?
Oh,
We've been in the building this whole time. What are you talking about?
No. Oh, we're back in the building where we were stuck in the first time.
I hope not. I really fucking hope not.
all right,
Because
all right.
I have 50 rounds and I will use every last one of
Well,
them.
first off, does this look anything like the building y'all were stuck in?
No, but it has
Definitely.
very much the same effects that it's happening right now.
all right.
Okay.
Before we
Average.
go any further, let's all calm down. Getting worked up
I
is
am
not going to
calm.
help.
You're right.
We're going to calm down. I need y'all to focus where we are currently. We're gonna stop for a few seconds.
Zane is going to calmly take out his phone.
Don't-
Go to the
Don't you,
camera.
don't you do it. Don't
Just
you
wants to
put it down.
traumatize himself
Put
again.
Put it down.
It
So
worked
y-
the first time. It might work the second time.
Yeah, because it but what if that's what made it go after you?
So I'm going to look over to Hank. Hank, you might not know what's going on right now because you weren't there at the problem that you avoided. So last
Getting
time
real
we were
tired of your shit,
together,
Sanders.
so last time we were together, Zane pulled out his phone to do some recording, and he was able to capture a ghost that was basically chasing her ass for the entirety of the time you decided to ignore us. So I'm assuming he's going to try and do it now. So just so you know, if you see Zane go pale white, we're fucked, and we should probably jet. Hope you got some good shoes on, partner.
All right. Zane,
Yeah.
you pull out your phone. What are you pointing it at?
Well, first the door.
All right. There's nothing on the door. Nothing of note.
And then I point the camera towards everyone else.
You're looking at a bunch of annoyed and frustrated people.
Nothing?
Nothing. Go ahead and roll a d6 though. You'll need to be a 2.
That is
It was a what?
a 6.
A 6. All right. While you're pointing it at everyone, you do see that as you turned around, that there was writing on the wall that is not there when you look at it with the naked eye, but it is there when you pull it out with your phone.
What does it say?
Only one line. Morphe, you're gonna hate this. I'm sorry. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. That's all it says.
Fuck you. Oh.
Hey guys, can you come over here and look at this phone with me?
What is it?
He's pointing the phone at where the line is on the wall.
And I will read it once more. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile.
Yeah, that don't mean shit to me, buddy.
Again, with history and stuff like that, can I roll to see if I recognize?
Sure. Roll your history. Roll your intellect. But you are taking disadvantage because you have 2 stress points on you.
Okay. So rolled 2 3s. I will go ahead and pull up my
Just so
thing.
you know, you have to get a 6.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and burn through 3, which leaves me with 1 more on my
All right.
intelligent.
This is just a really, really old children's nursery rhyme.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Considering the backstory I've told you, would I know this poem? Because of my research.
Your research would tell you that you know of the poem, but you have no experience with the poem.
Okay. But do I know what the full poem is?
No.
Okay.
So Derick's gonna pull out some hard candy.
God damn. Such an old man. I love it.
So,
I'm gonna jot that down. I'm gonna jot down the first line of the poem.
All right.
Why you decided to reach into my bag of fucks? I don't
So
know.
perhaps we could just go through the double doors.
yeah, yeah. So that sounds like a plan. Let's go take a look. So I'm gonna mosey over.
Open the door.
1 step, 2 step.
Oh,
Hank,
you
do
mean
mind,
actually Mosey.
Yeah. Hank, do you mind? You're the only strong person I see in this group.
Excuse me?
Anders, I don't know where you're coming from. First you hate me, then you want me to do something for you.
Listen, I can utilize a person who I know has skills. You have skills. I need your
I
help in
appreciate
case
that, I
of
guess.
something happens. You could rip me out of whatever the fuck happens. At least I hope
All right,
so.
I'll take a real good hold of your shirt.
At least, if nothing else, I know you'll shoot me in the head. Pretty good at doing that shit. Anyway,
Only if you really want to.
Love the animosity between you two.
it's like
Bo is gonna
fucking
grab a real
room.
good hold of his shirt.
I'm just gonna go. And
Zane, here,
tap
hold my
the
coffee.
door.
I'm holding Hank's phone.
Coffee.
Coffee.
You do
Anyway,
that.
I'm gonna tap on the door, not the knob. Say, all right, there is a knob there, right?
Yeah, there's 2 knobs. It's double door, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna feel it. Yeah, you never know. Test the door, make sure it's not like burned on the other side. Just in case.
Nope, everything seems clear. It's just a door.
All right.
Very heavy wooden door.
All right, Hank. On the count of 3, I'm gonna try and pull open these doors. 1, 2. And I'm gonna pull.
You pull the doors, and you are in the ballroom.
What the fuck?
Are we
Anyone see
all
this one?
in the ballroom, or is it open into the ballroom?
It opens into the ballroom.
Well, that's the ballroom that I was talking about before, with that
What?
weird piano that has a
Oh, the
keyhole
East
in it.
Wing?
Well, at least it's not playing. That'd be weird as
Yep,
shit.
it was in the East Wing.
Hmm.
So, is the piano still there?
Yep.
All right, cool. One less creepy shit. At least it's not playing itself. Then we'd be. Well, I'd be concerned. Unless a new tiny dancer. Anyway,
Zane,
so
are you still pointing the phone into the room?
Yeah.
Cool. You will see another line on the ground. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. And you're going to see a sixpence on the floor next to it.
And I found another line.
Oh. I look over at his phone.
You see it, and you take note of it.
Is the coin obvious
Yes,
on the ground for us?
it is obvious on the ground, but the words aren't around it unless you look at the phone.
So would have been something that Bo would have overlooked before, or
No,
something
he
that
wouldn't have
should've-
overlooked it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is something that wasn't there before.
That coin was not there before. That's for certain. And of course, I didn't bother to look through my phone at the time to see any wording.
So are we picking it up or are we leaving it there? Because that feels like a oh, look at me, I'm a cursed item, grab me.
Something in the back of your mind says Willow would want that for the archives. Ooh.
Willow wants a lot of things.
Specifically, Pearson would get this feeling in their head because they were the one who managed the archives. Ooh.
Willow wants a lot of things.
are you okay? You keep on saying that over and over.
I am not okay. I am not okay.
Bo's gonna grab his coffee back from Zane. He's gonna walk up to the coin.
Wait,
And pick it up.
Wait.
You
You
should have
pick it
used an evidence bag.
Yeah,
It is just a
like-
coin. It is an old coin, though.
I pull out a
Um,
Ziploc bag. Go ahead.
I
drop
have
it.
evidence bags on me.
Oh, well, that's good.
I have evidence bags. I mean, I just like breaking the rules.
He'll put it in Pearson's Ziploc bag for him.
All right.
There you go.
I look over the coin. In the bag, I flip it around so I can get a good look at its make and model. You said it's a sixpence?
Make and model of a coin.
Make
So, this coin in particular looks like it was designed in the 1950s.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, in the 1850s.
I was about to say that's a pretty good coin. Wait, I'm old. Never mind. Well, all right.
Out of curiosity, Bo's gonna go back to the door and look outside into the hall. Is it the hall that we just came from, or the hall that Bo would have walked through earlier to get to here?
It is the east wing wall.
So it's the correct hall.
Yes.
Well, it looks like we're back in the East Wing where we're supposed to be.
And with that, you hear the next line from a child's voice echoing around you. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house.
Everyone heard that, right? I'm not just losing my fucking
I
mind.
heard it
Yeah, God, I was
clearly.
hoping I was the only one who heard it. I was hoping I was just like remembering what the poem was. I was just hoping.
Where did the voice sound like it was coming from?
The piano.
The
Gotta point the camera to the piano.
And you're going to see a small child that Durs and Zane recognize from the portrait. It is the little girl. And she's just looking at you, but her eyes are still closed. And she speaks once more. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. As she finishes the last line, she fades from view, and the door that you have the key to, Bo, opens with a creak. And that's where we're going to end today.
How fucking dare you take one of my favorite creepy poems and use it against me?
Hey, yo, this house sucks.
This house is the crooked house, and I hate it.
It was free, okay?
When I
And-
catch you, Will, when I catch you.
First you tell me that there's no pool. Now you're telling me this place is haunted?
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember,
0 on Yelp.
we're just playing our characters. I don't have any animosity towards my
Oh, yeah,
friends.
of course.
if Pearson wasn't stressed, they'd be making all the commentary about get a fucking room. Like,
All right. Before we continue chatting here, thank you guys for watching. For those of y'all who did, thank you for the hydrated dive straight. I did just hydrate right now, but I'll do it again.
Oh my God, water.
Thank you again for watching this live. We will be posting the full video, edited, of course, so that it'll be a little shortened. You get all the good bits without any of the scuff. Posted on my YouTube channel. The name there is the same here as it is there, so you should go check it out, ApothecaryWitch on YouTube. And yeah, if you are ready for the second season, this is our first start. It's a little bit of a slow one, but we got to start slow before we start picking up the pace, you know what I mean? We will be having a new employee joining us next session, and you will get a little idea as to how they're going to fit into our little cast here. Now, granted, just like I've stated before, this is the Magnus Archives role-playing game. It is shown on the screen here. If you would like to play this yourself, I definitely recommend going and buying it. You know, it's got a lot of really cool resource material. It's got a lot of ways for you to create your characters. It's got custom character sheets and everything like that. It is by Monty Cook, so you should definitely go and show them some love. We are not affiliated or associated with the actual Magnus Archives, although I wish I was. I love their content so much. They make some great storytelling. If you want anything from the original source material, you should definitely go check them out. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Spotify. It's amazing. And we need more people to show some love to the Magnus Archives, honestly. But thank you again for watching, for those of y'all who did. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Bye. We're live. But also, we were talking about a couple things that I'm not going to tell because it'll give away what this house is like. But, did you know, Neshderu, for anyone who's ever really enjoyed or watched The Great Mouse Detective, did you know that the main villain, Ratigan, is voiced by Vincent motherfucking Price?
I did know that, but I only knew it because a friend of mine was so into that movie.
Dude, the moment I found out, I was losing my shit. I was like, no fucking way.
Because Vincent Price usually has a character he kind of puts on the screen. Hello, everyone. And to have him emote.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch The Great Mouse Detective again soon. Fucking love
I
that
have
movie.
never watched it.
Oh, Jim. Busted my
The
balls
sins
here,
you've
buddy.
made only seem to increase.
What is cinema? What is cinema?
My livelihood.
It's that sugary thing.
It's what I married when I married back.
I will
Oh,
kill
you mean
you.
dos leche?
That's a cinnamon roll.
No, that's a JoJo.
Hey, me.
Cinnamon sugar cereal. Yes.
Anyway, back into the thick of it.
Yeah, everyone, get in your characters.
Into the thick of it.
Censor yourselves. Censor yourselves. Breathing exercise in
Woosah, woosah.
and out.
4 seconds in, 5
Saw
seconds
woo,
out.
saw woo.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, okay.
Where were we?
Okay.
Now run and scream.